to ever happen, and it's just like
Uh,
2K is like the perfect example of the state of gaming and how AAA developers fall off. Oh, it makes sense. I understand why they
Damn.
do it. I understand why they do it as like in higher ranks because you can get demoted. They don't want to get demoted.
go down a bit more.
And now, Bobby, your head up and down.
You're horny, baby. You're horny. It's like you gotta stop. You gotta. I think I need you next to mine. I think I need you next to mine. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Exploitation of the Middle Class podcast, your number 565,785 trillion ranked Gen Z podcast in the nation.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we are on the bottom of the bottom of the barrel, worst. Anyways, I'm one of your co-hosts, Nicholas Brass. I go by many names, but just call me Nick. To whatever direction this is, I got my other boy. Y'all introduce yourselves, cause y'all independent. Y'all independent. Y'all can do your own.
Yeah, I'm an independent man, and as an independent man that I am, I'm not. My name is Donald. I'm one of your other co-hosts. I'm black. I'm proud. I'm glad that we've done this now after like a few months, basically damn near a year in social terms. Like, we're back. We're back. And to the bottom of me, I don't know how it looks on the other people's screens. We got Mr. Dista. Introduce yourself, man.
He logged out of SAO. He logged out of
It's
SAO.
Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. What up? It's Coastal. It's Caden. I'm here. I'm not doing the fucking thing. That shit don't get views. I'm gonna do me. You know. I'm gonna do me.
Yeah, he logged out of SAO. Let me ask you, Kid. So are you gonna log back into SAO anytime soon, or is this permanent change?
This shit probably gonna be permanent. I won't even know. Sure.
All right, man.
Understandable.
Okay, so we got a couple topics to go on.
We got a lot, man.
Congrats to Caden. Bro, Caden, you were coming up with a ton of great topics. I'm not even gonna lie.
I was bored. I didn't know what else to do.
But we got a couple.
Crack epidemic.
Do we do of the 1980s?
Ronald Reagan.
War on drugs. Wait, hold on. All right, I guess if y'all want, I could start on the two that I wanted. Yo, definitely let me know what you guys want to do. But
Go ahead.
the two that I found very interesting is that it's streaming hard and the current state of gaming. I think I'm gonna start with. Help me decide which one. Which one do y'all want to talk about?
Shit. Which one was
the state of gaming? Everybody has been saying that currently the state of gaming is it's whack.
Sure.
It's whack, yo. It's whack, yo. Every AAA developer, and this is from my opinion personally, you can as you go back, you can see the amount of polish and the amount of attention to detail, the amount of care, the amount of love that these people had developing these games on hardware that was weaker and way harder, way more, not a word to understand. My bad. It's more difficult. It was more difficult to code back then and develop video games, but they had such a passion. Even video games that weren't as polished like that and were crammed out like Sonic Heroes, it had a lot of good staples to build upon. It could have been one of the greatest games greatest Sonic games that came out. But you come now to these games of the 2010, late 2010s, early 2020s, terrible. Not even terrible, but like just you can see that the care for those games has deepened.
It depends on the genre. I mean, it depends on the genre.
Yeah, there's some genres that
I could list you a couple that are phenomenal.
That's you saying that have not had like a decline.
No, I'm saying to have like to have like a story that have good art, that has good music and shit. Like I could list you 2 different series that are phenomenal.
no free market? Ah, ah, ah,
Walmart.
yeah.
That's where I got this one at.
Nice.
Nah,
Pretty nice.
nah, but like milk inside of the bag and milk outside of the bag. Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2 are two phenomenal games. The milk game story is, oh my god. The first game's good. The second game is way fucking gooder. And Coffee Talk is just aesthetic, you know.
High school.
If you ever played Coffee Talk, you know what I'm talking about because that shit is.
Is this still on
Donald.
Steam?
Donald knows what I'm talking about on that shit.
Is Coffee Talk 2 still on sale?
I was actually just about to go check that.
Did you buy it on PS5, Caden?
Yes, it is $8.
Did you buy it on PS5?
$8?
I bought the first game. I platinumed it on fucking Xbox, but I have the game on PlayStation. Yeah.
All right, so I can download it. That's cool. Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
probably gonna get episode 2 because I beat episode 1 ages ago. I got both endings.
What's a video game genre that I think that has survived the test of time? Definitely like platformers and certain shooters, like Splatoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love Splatoon, but it ain't.
Yeah, Splatoon 3 is not nearly as. That's a whole different can of worms that we can get into after everybody speak. Donald, is there anything you want to get off your chest?
Yeah, I wanted to add like games that I think that haven't declined, probably have like improved in quality, or like Souls-like games.
Got you.
So Dark Souls.
Lies of P.
Bro, I know they put so many hours into the development for those games.
Bro, Lies of P is so much fun.
Yeah, like there's so many. Those games, they have the story might not be like as prominent, but it's still there, and it's still like a fun.
There's a really in lore story to it. You can watch videos on it. Bloodborne, Dark Souls, yeah.
Yeah, like there's like stories to it, but like even if you didn't want to play for the story, it's still a good game or a fun game regardless. Fun for those who don't like dying every single time.
Yeah. Our new Elden Ring run is not going as we play it, Donald.
Yeah.
Don't go down the case.
I lost all my items. Yeah, I gotta restart from the beginning. You're dead.
Yeah.
Man, I did all that work for the fucking Naga Kiri blade just for it to not be good.
Fire at me.
Wasn't there
Who doesn't?
Wasn't there like a Japanese samurai centered game called Sekiro?
Yes.
Oh my god, Sekiro!
I think that might be my first like dive into anything that's like Souls.
Dude, I've never beaten it, but it's so much fun. I love it. Yeah. I've never beaten it, but I love it.
I was bored, but I'll go back to it.
I'll beat it one day. One day.
Yeah, but it's been bad though. I think it's the main issue though with this the state of gaming is kind of poo poo. It depends on, again, how Caden said, what genre you're playing. So if you play sports games, you're doomed. Like, and this is from a person who's been playing who's played 2K for pretty much
I hate it.
A decent amount of time. The quality in the games has significantly dipped. Like after 2K 18, actually, it started in 17, right? Because 17 was 16, and there were some improvements, but not. But people love 16 so much, they're like, yeah, 17's good. I like it. I started with 17. Yeah, it was a fun game. 2K18, the most bland, depressing game to ever be released to the masses, just terrible, and people still played it. It was okay. Like the gameplay in 2K18 was okay, but then you had people abusing speed boosts. You had shooting bigs, and it's like everything went down.
2K18 was 2K18 the game where you could make cell.
That was a mod.
I know. I love that mod. I love that mod.
Crazy? They literally 2K has also cut off that, like, the PC community does not get the next gen version of 2K ever since 2K21. So now every year they're on. That's how they address the cheating issue. It was the most annoying thing to ever happen, and it's just like 2K is like the perfect example of the state of gaming and how AAA developers fall off. because they try to get their developers to push these games out as fast as possible. They try to include microtransactions. They just do weird, bad corporate practices. And to be honest, I don't think that the developers are really in the love of making that thing. I bet you if they like had more time to do it, they would do it, because the thing about video game development is it is somewhat of a hobby. And and you want, like, it's supposed to be fun.
Nerdy anime shit going on.
But yeah. And that 2K to start for me. I played Forza. Hold on, let me move my computer. If you look to the right, ooh, this is gonna take a while. You can see the race of the Logitech.
We got the same wheel. I put your ass on.
You did put me on. Suck my dick.
That wheel is so good, bro. Oh my god.
But the Logitech, I got the Logitech because I like racing games. And literally, Forza Horizon had 3 bangers. They kept releasing bangers. Then 4 came out. The most disappointing game to be released. Firstly, the location was in the UK. It was English, bro. They were twiddling with their asshole hairs. Very, very depressing game. I had fun, but it was a mostly online game. And then Forza Horizon 5 came out in Mexico. I just fell out of love with the series at that point. It was just so mid. Like, it was like a very bare bones game. And like, that's what I feel like. Because in 1 and 2 and 3, you can feel the love. You can feel the developers trying their best to make it game. But after 3, you just see a bunch of, it's just like very bare bones. Cram it out, try to get it out as fast as possible. And the reason why people were like kind of disappointed after 5 is because it was COVID year, so they should have had tons of time to develop. But since it was COVID, they weren't able to like be in that studio, or they were developing it online. It's a lot of issues. I could get into Splatoon, but I want you guys to also talk as well, because Splatoon is.
By the way, Class of 09 went on sale. I might buy that. That shit is $6 now.
Ooh,
I really want to play.
Yeah,
yes, we went over this. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this game for a while. It went on sale.
Hey, O'Donnell, I gotta drink it like.
Bitch, give me a fry.
No free. Is that how you ask?
Bitch, please give me a fry.
There you go.
You gotta go down a bit more.
And now, Bob, your head up and down.
You're horny, Caden, and you're horny. It's like, we gotta stop. Donald, remember when we looked at that one video about "Am I the Asshole" on Reddit? Ooh, we could talk about that too. Where the dude,
I love those videos.
He's taking like anti like horny depressants. Basically,
those exist.
Yeah, you can suppress, because it's a certain hormone that makes you like that. So I think they're testosterone suppressants. Maybe.
Oh,
he's taking testosterone suppressants or something like that. And it's making him not horny no more. And that's what we need to give you.
Me? I'm not even horny. I just make jokes.
You just told me to blow job my straw.
But Donald told you to push your head down lower, and I just continued the joke.
Okay.
You can't pull that ad at any time. Matter of fact, that hat don't even show it. This.
Damn, you're right. But yeah, if we talk about, because I know me and Donald kind of talked about Donald, you talk about 2K?
I don't like the game.
If I talk about 2K, my first one was 2K19, and I sort of liked the story. I remember
playing on the Shanghai Sharks.
Me and my player.
He has no bars. That guy cannot rap.
Then you dunked on Corey Harris. Did you shoot it or dunk on Corey Harris? This is a career defining.
I think I dunked it because my guy, it looked like it was my first name, so I just made whatever sounded good to me. I made a rebounding 3-point shooter.
Nigga made a fucking Nikola Jokic, Kevin Love build. Nigga made a glass cleaning four split.
Yeah.
Floor space.
And so I think I dunked it because I was like, well, shit, man. This is the only time I'll get one of those because I don't know how to do it. Well, bam. I like the white guy played, I think, our friend. He's like in Anyway, he was in it with this with the new Ant-Man's daughter, Catherine Newton and shit like that. And I was like, bro, he's so cool. He's like that. He's just so cool, and it was just fun having it. But then we played 2K20 story. That shit was ass.
I don't even remember. I can't even remember. Oh, I don't
20
even
years.
remember.
All I remember
DJ
is by the door. That's it.
AI.
21.
No, 20
Donald.
was Shay.
Remember when I was playing my career and I literally tweeted at Kevin Durant because he sold my game so hard
Oh my God,
and
that's another
in
thing.
fucking overtime.
Bro,
it was overtime and he sold my fucking game.
Bro.
And two,
You
bro,
didn't tweet at KD.
It wasn't KD.
Shit.
It don't even matter though because it's
DeMar
like
DeRozan.
DeMar
that's the
DeRozan.
thing. Bro, in 2K, like you will play on a literally elite caliber team, and they just suck. Like LeBron, you throw oop to LeBron, he be like, oops, and he want to act like he 40 now. It's like, bro, you wasn't acting like you were 40 last game when you blew out the damn
modified testosterone boosters, nigga.
You said, okay, you
goddamn, that shit, man. I need my playmaking badges.
I need them playmaking badges for real. Yeah, like 2K fall from grace.
They just act stupid. But hey, that AI, the defensive AI that they be improving, can't do shit against them.
We got a whole
bullshit. They only some bullshit, man.
They only improve it in my career to keep you from getting your badges. But if you playing against somebody else, if there's an active player on the court with a controller, the defensive AI just goes on dirt mode. What is it? Donald knows, and I know. And within that one video we did for 2K, I pressed Y, and Kevin Love literally was soaring across the court to go venture out on his new adventure instead of blocking normally. I don't know. That's just 2K is like the best example of AAA developers not giving a fuck, and I think it would be a good example of them not caring, but also they're being crammed, like they're being forced to make a game with a
yearly
two now games yearly
2 yearly games.
Yeah, and it's like that. Those extra developers that you're making at VC South make the current gen. Just bring them onto the main development team so they can make the game. Now, at first, I would have been like, no next gen. No, we need next gen, current gen. I would have been like that if I didn't have my PS5. But now that I do,
and then we forced you to buy a PS5.
Bro, the most brutal hazing I've ever received in my life. Worse than
I got hazed first. I had to join the hazing because they hazed me, so I had to haze back.
I actually got
evil,
minimally hazed.
Evil. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, Ammon hazed Donald. Y'all haze me. We haze Nick.
So is my theory being proven true that it's always Ammon's fault? Is my theory being proven?
I'm gonna call him. Here, wait.
It's always his fault, man.
About the controversy with that new updated policy they had. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't remember a single fucking thing. All I remember is that they were like, "Hey, if we make these changes to the game, you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it."
Oh yeah.
Even if we take that bitch out, you can't have it no more. And it's like
he didn't.
On one side, I'm like, yeah, I see he didn't answer. One side, I'm like, okay, I can agree. It's like people be abusing anytime they see a meta move, they be abusing that bitch heavily.
Bro.
But it's also like you could do way more for your game, like Nick said, if you merge the teams so you could make a better game. And 2025 would be a year to do it. It's a think about it. It's a milestone, right? Whenever we're doing milestones, we're doing them in increments of 5 to 10.
Yeah.
So this being the new game that's coming out, you can just change up the whole fucking title. You don't need to go NBA 2K25.
Just be like NBA 2K. No more yearly releases. Yeah. We're just gonna update the game. That'd be the first That could be the first online game that goes for decades.
Yeah, just like Mortal Kombat. Instead of saying it's Mortal Kombat 12, they did. All right, well, We
We'll
just
just
gonna
reboot
reboot
it.
this bitch.
Oh well, because he literally just like he's like, man, what do I do with the story? Hey guys, I'm thinking about another reboot,
Yeah.
and then he reboot
Like,
that shit.
As far as gameplay, bro, as far as gameplay and balancing for that game, first and foremost, dump out the
Leave it up
creative
to-
player. Dump out the creative player system. I'm so sorry. It just, we tried it. It don't work. It can't work. In my opinion, it
But
cannot
then
work.
how are we gonna play online?
Well, that's the thing. You're gonna create a player. I'm talking about the aligning your attributes to what you want, like the actual creative player. Because in 2K, you can create a player without spending VC, and you can make him a 99 overall Victor Wembanyama bitch demigod. No, I don't want
Light
that.
skinned demigod type shit.
There might be a system where they kind of add all the build systems, but me personally, I think they either need to go back to either pie charts or double takeover. And
It's crazy.
Or no, sorry, pie charts or double archetypes, because though in my opinion those were the two systems that had the most balance out of all. Number one. Number two, you need to get niggas to play test your game, and you need to balance it, and you need to pre-balance it based on what was meta last year, right? So if you,
I mean, they do have a playtest. I mean, they have the 2K event. I remember me and Donald.
that's just an event though. They just let you play the game, and the game.
I really want to go to one of those. I really want to go to one of those. I was talking to Donald about that. I looked it up, bro. You gotta be invited to that shit. You can't just cause it used to be you could actually just go like a week ago. Now you gotta be invited. I want my own fucking My Player card. That would be so cool to have.
But you have to be invited. It's mainly to again, corporate capitalism. We'll get into that one day on the podcast, but that's why they instead of like, having you go there for free and enjoy it because everybody like 2K, they would either have you pay extreme amounts of money or be invited because you're clouded up so they can get more press on their
Sonic
game.
Temple prices. That shit.
It was just, it's just like, it's bad. But again, they need to get that play test isn't even a play test. It's just here's a demo of the game that we're making, right? I'm talking about while they're developing the game as early as, and just while they're developing it, they do pre-patches to align the meta to watch out for what might be exploited, and then they get some of the best 2K players and YouTubers. So like if you want to watch out for like dribble like like the dribble meta of just I'm a speed to get all that, get Steezo the God on there. Get Steezo on there, bro. And Steezo will play the shit out that game, and he'll be like, I this is a little bit of an exploited, right? Because I have no problem with speed boost. In fact, I want them to remove the adrenaline thing. I don't think speed boost is a problem, but it's a problem when good defense is being played and not rewarded. They need to crack the defense up based on attributes and actual defensive skills. So if I have a 60 perimeter and it has like really high ball handle, they're probably gonna crack my ankles a couple times. But if I'm playing good defense though, I shouldn't get my ankles cracked nearly as much. Also, they need to... sorry, you go. I can hold on.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, I hate the fucking ice thing. Because, like, if my team's doing bad, I get iced for it.
Yeah, I like that little temperature system thing, but I think, like, it happens too quick. Like, some players get too hot off of the 3, and some players get ice cold. That should be, like, a perk. That should be, like, a perk thing. So, you know how there's, like, takeover perks? That should be a takeover perk. And something like that. There's way more things you could do to 2K. You just need to take time to develop it for a couple of years, and actually take ideas from the community and make one really good basketball game. Preferably make it very discounted or free. And they'll never make it free, but they'll do that, and then they can keep the same VC prices even though they're exorbitant. And
did you hear about that kid and his mom who were suing 2K because of the whole VC system?
And they beat it because they are billionaires. And but they never want to put it into the game, or they can make the game.
But like,
my bad. Go.
No, go. You go.
I'm sorry. It's just like I can't stop talking about it. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Or they can make the game like 2000. They can make the game like NBA Live 19.
3-on-3.
Where, yeah, 3 on, not just not that, more or less on how you grind your player. It's like it's you have to grind. You have to level up your player. You can't pay money to get your player to 99. You have to play the game. And
I hate that shit. Because
I
day
like that
one,
shit.
you can buy 99.
Day one, you buy your like at least an 85 immediately, and you could play in the park too. And
Yeah.
that's lame. But damn, I talked a lot about 2K when we're trying to talk about the whole
Nah.
state of
No,
gaming.
I get it, but like,
It's an
no, but
example.
like, to play test it, you also got to keep in mind that they mocap all the moves.
Mhm.
Everything is mocap, so they gotta I think it's the fact of like if after they put it in there is after they get it into the game is they don't want to touch it again because it takes them so much time just to like get it out of mocap, make it around the character, add it into like to where it's playable in the game type shit. And it's like they gotta do that shit. But if they wanted to be good and play test it, then if something was wrong, they have to go back through and fix the mocap, and they're not gonna do all
I
that
don't
shit. You know?
I don't think they would have to like unless there was like a crazy animation glitch. I don't think they would
That
have to.
happens sometimes though. I mean, every once in a while.
If it was that, then yeah, they would have to go back and re-mocap it. But when it comes to them mocapping the moves and putting them in the game, they wouldn't remove them. They would keep the moves in. They just would have to edit the actual properties of the moves or your player. So say there's like a crossover exploit with Kyrie Irving cross, where if you like flick the right stick like half right and then left, he does some weird ass glitchy crossover speed boost. They would just have to go in the code and make it to where he
Yeah.
doesn't do that, right? Because it's like an anime, like a fighting game. It's like he's somehow canceling his crossover from
I'm
his
not gonna
left hand to his
sugarcoat
right
it.
hand and just going. Right? So he's basically not sugarcoating it. He's basically like Tekken. And they would just have to find ways to remove those properties out. But 2K is just one of the many examples of AAA developers like slowly not caring about their games. But me personally, even though I would say this, I don't think the state of gaming is terrible, but you do now have to actively look for game. Like, if y'all let me speak my piece, Subverse. I've had such.
Naughty Dog released The Last of Us 1, The Last of Us 1 Remastered, The Last of Us 2, The Last of Us 1 Remastered, The Last of Us 2 Remastered. Why is there 3? Why do we need 5 versions of the 2 same fucking games? Why?
Money, money. They didn't need the money.
I played The Last of Us Remastered, beat it. I played The Last of Us 2. I didn't really fuck with The Last of Us 2, if I'm keeping it real. I didn't like it. But like The Last of Us 1, I like the multiplayer. I like the online. The online's fun. Like really fun, But they just like cash grab, cash grab, cash grab, cash grab, cash grab.
Yeah. I don't know.
Why?
It's bad. Shit. That's the state of the game, and I'm kind of sad. Then on top of that, Xbox, and these were my brothers. These were my brothers.
Xbox is going
Xbox
down.
is going down. They're saying we're not.
We're gonna get to play Halo on PlayStation, baby. Woo!
That's not even a guarantee. I don't even know if
I
that's
hope.
a guarantee.
I want to play Halo. I haven't played Halo in years, man.
They're saying, oh yeah, we're not making enough profit. We just don't see the profit margins up in this billions of dollars in revenue every year. So we're gonna stop making games. We're gonna stop selling consoles. And it's like, okay, damn, that's insane. They're gonna shut their whole mainframe down. There's no point in buying an Xbox no more because within a year or two they're shutting it down. So what are you gonna do? Right?
It's gonna be Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. PlayStation, Switch, and Nintendo.
Nintendo and PC. And then PlayStation says that, since we're not clearing enough profit margins, another $1 billion company that has just laid off
PS6.
The PS6. I'm not buying it. I swear. If they say a PS6 coming out in 2026, I'm just gonna be like, bro, because I worked my ass off to get this PS5, and then my mom helped me get it, and then now I'm like, I gotta pay my mom back to help to do it. So like, it's very expensive, and they're already talking about, latter years of the console, we're gonna release a new one. Like, bro, come on. Like, the technology isn't even gonna advance past that. The Switch is a potato. This thing
Tekken
can't
8
run
just came out.
Yeah, that too. But the Switch is a potato. It can't even run. It's like a 360. It's like an Xbox. You know that Kent Katamari dancing, bro. That's basically
Yeah.
how it runs. It goes like ding 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 ding. It lags. Splatoon 3 lags. I'm never happy when it.
Oh, I love Splatoon 3, but the servers are so
And the servers are butt. Like the Splatoon 2 and 1 servers, fire. You especially one Splatoon 1 had better
Oh,
servers.
yeah.
But
Great.
in Splatoon 1 and 2, better servers, you can get games faster. Like you could constantly play Splatoon 3, it takes years to get into games. You disconnect. And then on top of that, their net code is butt. So I'll hit somebody and they don't get hit. Or I'll kill someone and then they kill me in the afterlife. And it was like, bro, I just killed you.
Call of Duty perk and drop a grenade on death.
Bro, basically, like I just killed some dude with a Clash Blaster. Hate those guys. And then 4 shots come at me after death because he playing on that, how low tier gods say it, horchata juice dial up internet. And it's like, come on, bro.
You already know that we rocking dualies for life, bro. I'm in that bitch like.
Fuck. We're both dually players.
I love my dualies. My dualies.
I feel like the gaming is going downhill, and hopefully by the time that.
But there is good games. Bro.
Indie development is going up.
Bro.
Indie development is going up.
Tekken 8 just came out. I mean, it just came out. But that game is so much fun, dude. Oh my god, I'm having a blast, bro. I got my fucking rival here. This motherfucker, Donald. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Dancing. No, but dude, get bro. Like, I'm dick riding, but Tekken 8 is great, bro. Fighting fucking Harang right here and fighting Asuka right here, crazy.
Bro, I fucking love Tekken 8 is like Tekken is the only fighting game that I genuinely have fun playing every day, even when I'm losing. Right? Tekken 8
I know zero combos, but I love it.
Tekken 8 also has problems. Even though it's a good game, it's a pretty decent game. And the reason why it is because Tekken spends so many years between releases before they release their game. So of course they put this thing in the oven. I think my main issue though isn't a gameplay issue or anything. It's a community online issue. Cause dog, you seen me. I was playing Asuka on your game, and I was fucking a nigga, a Raven up, LeBron James. I just put him on the thing. I baited him into attacking me. Use my rage art. This dude, what he do? He unplugged his Ethernet cord from his PS5 and just left. And I didn't get the.
We know about this. That's crazy.
They didn't know about this. They don't know that I know this weird trick ass nigga. Like he really just plugged it. How Donald said he's a give upperson ass nigga.
Like and the same shit happened to me later that day. I was fucking losing because I was using D-pad and I just like using the D-pad. But I stopped. I was like, let me get the analog stick. I started improving like a lot. I was able to pull out my moves quicker. I was able to pull out other moves that I usually can't do on the D-pad. And I was fucking liking it. I don't know if I think it was a king. Nigga could not grab me, especially because I just watched like a 30-minute video of all the king's grabs.
Oh my god, nigga,
I was
learned the matchup. He learned the matchup.
Yeah. But then that nigga could not basically land a hit, or if he did land a hit, I just learned how to, jump from the air and hit them, or like tech roll. Like as soon as you land on the ground, you can roll and get back up and shit like that. I was just learning all these things that I don't know because I'm not that much of a Tekken fan. Now I am though. Nigga was just getting beat, cruised. He was getting put into a goddamn Church's Chicken combo, and then he unplugged. And I was like, why?
Just ruined my whole day. Niggas just ruined my whole day.
I was in the middle because I hit that nigga rage art too. And after comboing his ass up, he shouldn't have done that. That was mean.
Bro,
that was cruel and unusual punishment.
Donald.
Hey, don't hate.
we just
Don't
turned
hate.
Donald's power.
Don't hate.
We're hating on you. Every
Hey.
harangue player, you have tendinitis in your finger.
What'd you say? Fuck me for?
Do you guys want to start?
Oh,
Do you guys
like
want to
that,
keep talking about the state of gaming, or do you guys want to move on to a?
So what else do we got? Because we
got the streamer.
we got Sir Twomad. We got that one, Suicide,
Yeah.
Minimum Wage, Vacation, Kansas, Concert, Penguin. That's a challenge I'm gonna do.
Actually, bro, let's
Speed run.
This is gonna take a very fast. It's not gonna take that long.
Let's speed run.
The Casey shooting. What were you about to say, dog?
Before you get
Yeah.
Nick, look in the group chat real quick.
Which group chat? Where my phone at?
No.
What the fuck?
I know you like it. I know you like Sexy Red.
Yeah, but like, bro, it says no jumper. I'm already angry.
Brother.
No.
He just shut it on the screen.
No, brother. Look, man. I hate no jumper. I don't hate.
Listen,
I hate no jumper. I do.
Hey.
Yo, I hate no jumper.
Why?
We could talk about that all day.
Why do we hate no? Okay, why do people hate no jumper?
Well,
I don't know.
He's just not a likable person. The same dudes that come on there, they're not likable people unless you're on that red pill pipeline or you like cool people that present themselves.
Bitches.
Cool. I don't like Adam 22 because he's admitted to having sex with minors. At his old age, he said he finger blasted
Andy a cuck.
15-year-old girl. I don't hate people who engage in cuckery, but I don't think he's.
You and me are not the same.
He's pimping his wife. He's basically pimping his wife out, and that's even worse. Like he said, you can go on a guest show, win all the challenges, and then now I'm piping your wife, and it's crazy. He's pimping his wife, and it's insane.
Season 2,
and he said there's gonna be season 2, and I'm signing up. Nigga.
Okay.
Anyways, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Then you got the other guy that be on there, something Sharp, Nick Sharp or whatever. The dude with the fucked up ass dick sucker voice. He got that. You know how the girls be sounding with a Bella Danger. Do you know how a Bella Danger talks? That's how he talks as a man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Don't disrespect her.
And I'm so sorry, but I just don't know how to like that. He has that raspy ass voice.
Raspy?
He ran super raspy, and he looked like a black Italian dude. And it's just the way that this nigga be talking about by women and stuff like that. He be on here talking about stuff. But yeah, you use a hole and use a trick. And you're like, I don't know, no, don't play me, baby. I know how the game be played, baby. I know how the game be played.
Like he be on the podcast with Adam?
Yeah. If you search
the nigga hit his whole furnace on the Trent then.
Yeah,
the double standards.
It's double standards. It's crazy. That's a whole thing for that thing. But that's why I don't like Adam 22 or the thing. I'm like indifferent, leaning on to I don't really like you, right? But it's just like the dude is weird.
I just don't like cucks.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't like culture vultures, but I just don't like him in general.
I don't mind the album Vultures. I think it was pretty good.
Confessing the facts.
One in the pink, one in the stink. Yeah. Shave it all off. Beautiful bikini for naked women just fall out the sky,
Another quick one.
I was searching high and low.
Here's my opinion on Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald needs to.
All right, guys. So
his career and his life. I need him to stop. Why am I muted? I don't know why I was muted. Cade muted me. That's the same.
Yeah, we talking about Tom McDonald, bro. There's nothing to say about that motherfucker.
This nigga just he don't even gotta retire at this point. He gotta die, bro. He has to.
He has to die, bro. He needs to stop. He needs to stop living. But mainly importantly, I just need him to. I need him and every Republican rapper behind him to stop rapping. Or if you're gonna rap, just don't rap about anything politics.
Culture.
Yeah,
I don't like how he's not American, and he's just coming on the soil. You coming on this soil pretending to be us.
Be us,
Like,
nigga. You pretended to
Let's
be
drive
us,
our
literally.
Ford F1 and lynch you because of how crazy you're appropriating my culture, man. We're Americans. Don't try to act like us.
Okay, but you
Not
guys
us.
can't lie. Ben Shapiro went fucking insane.
You're out of your mind. We're gonna take you to the vet. Cause
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What, bro? I don't care, bro. Anyway, that's the quick little sidebar. Tom McDonald is ass. His music sucks.
The fact that Nicki Minaj, no,
What did Nicki Minaj say?
You don't even want to know.
remember some stupid shit. We're not even gonna get.
I got a
her
Republican
ass.
doctor make my ass great again, Mata.
We're gonna have so many hate. Like,
Yeah, because you know
Like,
the
we done-
cult following. That's how that goes. She got a cult following. Yeah.
We done
That's
started
gonna
talking
be
about
the
it.
title. Tom McDonald. And that's just gonna be the title.
Oh my God, we would get so many views, nigga, and then they would get a bunch of.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean?
It depends.
In the
Depends
same
what,
way that
but-
9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
I mean, the point of defense is like maybe there's like a few jobs, maybe what, but in the grand scheme of things, I would much rather fucking sit here on my dumbass than fucking go out there and fucking deal with dumbass fucking customers or clients.
That's the end of the point. That nigga was
Like,
saying,
yes, a real job can.
That nigga was
like-
saying,
Motherfuckers are saying that this is harder than a 9 to 5.
yeah, a 9 to 5 in our society, in our society where we're under capitalism and it's late stage, so it's very bad, terrible. Like the 1%, they get to live lavish and luxury, while everybody else is struggling. And
Oh no, I
people
have to
below
play
that-
Call of Duty today and make money off of it. Oh no!
Yeah, but I will come to his defense. I will shoot him some bail, as the dudes on Waving
Like
Red
that
Flag
damn
said.
devil's advocate, boy.
I do
That's
think that
argument.
it is hard. It can be hard, especially doing intermediate
Elaborate.
streaming. As in, all right, I do think it can be hard to stream, especially if it's intermediate and you're like kind of making money, but not a lot. Because
Okay,
you have
but,
to deal
like,
with trolls and groom. You have to deal
He's
with
like
trolls.
so high up though. He's like a very well-known
It's-
streamer. It's like
that's why I
millions
said
of
it gets
people.
easier in terms of money, but in terms of
That would be like
having to
comparing
deal with
us to
people.
like waving the red flag. Shout out to waving the red flag. Like comparing us to
With our forces,
waving
right.
the red flag. You know, it's like, yeah, what we're doing is we're just doing this shit for fun. You know, if we come up, we come up. If we make money, we make money, preferably. But like someone like waving the red flag, you know, they just there, they chilling, they make money per video, no matter what they say, because people love them. All three of us included. I gotta start watching them here soon. I keep forgetting two, but they is a big supporter. Them two right there, you know.
All right.
But it's just like you can't really say that shit when it's just like you're sitting here playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, a $70 DLC for 7 hours, and you're making a gazillion dollars out of it, you know?
And
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying, and that's all that stuff is true, but it's not like as easy as I feel like you're making it out to be. Like you're making it seem like you would be living the dream. Not the case. You got to deal with trolls. You got to deal with people that will dox you. So FBI might show up to your house. You got to deal with people who can like literally hack your accounts and destroy your things.
True.
You are susceptible to getting canceled, whether it's on an actual good terms and you did something bad or not. So
Bitches just need to
yeah, you could just get canceled, and now all of your monetization is down the drain, right? And despite dealing with all those weird, mean ass people, right? At the base front of it, it somewhat is easy if you're streaming normal hours, which for me is like around an hour 30 to maybe a 4-hour stream. But some of these guys, they're weird, and they know the longer they stream, the more revenue they're gonna get. So they'll tend to try to do a 9-hour, 10-hour stream, and yeah, that could be soul sucking. I know you guys have played video games for hours on end, and you're just like, just playing the game. But even though I'm shooting a little bit, but I do agree that I do think he was tripping. He tried to say that it would suck the soul out of you, bro. Have you ever worked any have you ever worked any 8 hour job where you're getting paid like 12, 13, 14? Bro, most annoying shit ever in my life, especially when you have to deal with all the like employees that are really weird and shit, and always like complaining about shit.
Everybody's got to work at a restaurant or a
Yeah,
superstore
everybody. You
once
gotta
in
work
their
at a
life to
superstore,
know how
restaurant.
society
It's
works.
literally, could not agree with it more. With that more. So I agree with you, and if that is Donald's sentiment, him too, that nigga is tripping. But also, I do think it would still be hard because if anything can become hard if you get good enough at it, like basketball, it could be a little fun little hobby you do. But as soon as you get a little too good, as soon as that crossover gets a little too nice, now you're getting beat up because somebody thinks you traveled. Or your art can be
Right
pretty
in your
nice.
face.
Yeah, your art could get pretty nice, and you might get good at drawing anatomy, so you can draw the biggest bunda, and it looks amazing. But then you'll get some dude on your Twitter who will screenshot it and say fixed it for you, and just completely changed it up and made it look so bad. And it's like anything can become hard after a certain amount of time. It's like that skill thing in the plateau. So I agree that it could be hard, but I do not agree that it could be soul sucking hard, bro. Because again, the idea of me sitting on my ass for 9 hours and getting billions of millions, just a huge sum of cash, right? It sounds way better than what I'm doing right now, which is
I
working
would
at
kill to do that. I have to fight to get more hours in my job. I'm getting paid $12 an hour.
damn,
I
damn,
would
see,
kill.
fuck.
I would kill to fucking be able to sit on my ass and play fucking Elden Ring, Tekken 8, Persona 3 all day.
Yeah,
I played Persona 3 for 13 hours one day.
and
Do
what if you
you
could
want to know
stream
what
that
I
shit
got?
and get money?
I got nothing. I got 13 more hours in Persona 3.
That's damn.
I love
I
Persona
think
3. I love that
even
game.
just a problem with him. It's a problem with a good amount of people that are that big. They truly do believe that that shit is super hard, and it's like you're way better off than most.
Babe, what's wrong? I got a stream today. Oh, good luck, honey. What are you doing? I'm sitting there talking to chat.
That I would probably fucking die. I don't think I could do that for 5 hours just talking to weird ass niggas. Yeah.
Chat. You would not believe this. My dog just threw up on the carpet.
I think shit. So where I stand on this issue is like, I think pretty much in his sentiment of it becoming soul sucking, I think I kind of agree with him because I don't know if in the full context of the clip if he's saying, oh yeah, y'all retail people think y'all got it hard. Wait till you become a streamer. If he's not comparing, then I'm not gonna be like, bro, you fucking stream, you have it lucky. Even though truth be told, he gets to work from home and gets to do what he likes. But I think the problem therein lies with the fact that he's isolated for numerous hours, days on end. If he's not a well-known streamer, he's not getting paid much, and sometimes he's not or sometimes streamers, they don't do exactly what it is that they want to do on their stream. They'll have to do that. Guys, guess what? Be on Reddit just scrolling hours and hours or whatever the fuck these streamers talk about at all on their thing. I feel like that type of isolation is what he means when he says it's so sucky, because you're devoid of any actual physical interactions, anything that's really meaningful, and then your ass is having to stare at a screen, big ass screen.
Yeah.
And having to basically be robotic, mimic others and their actions and shit, just so you can have I don't know, maybe a viral clip go viral, so then you garner a bigger fan base so you can get paid more.
Yeah.
And that and but if we are again going to compare it to what fucking retail or some
Working
shit
in
like that.
regular
I mean,
A restaurant.
slightly above
yeah,
middle
like
class
one,
job.
both, like physically and mentally, you get fucking drained from that shit. Mentally, on a streamer job, you definitely get strained from that shit, but not as much physically, even though it'll probably have like a effect on your body. It's just like, yeah, I kind of get where he's coming from. Like that shit sucks, especially if you can't do what you want to do. But you know, you kind of have it like kind of good because you're a well-known streamer, or at least maybe you blew up off of that clip. I don't know who the fuck we're talking about, to be honest. But
I got suspended on Twitch.
Damn.
crazy.
Well, I don't even do anything on there.
Okay.
You don't.
Damn.
Man, appeal my shit.
They were listening in on us.
Indefinite suspension. Tell us why you are submitting. Tell us why you're submitting an appeal. What did I even
What did I do? Go to the
Yeah.
office. Go to
What
the
did I
office. Just go to the office.
Your appeal has been submitted. Thank you.
I don't know what they got you on. Yeah.
Dude, I barely stream, and I only go in there to watch like Line Chew or Queso stream. Like the last time I was on Twitch, I was watching Line Chew do drunk karaoke.
This shit reminded me of that one.
Nah.
What's up? What's wrong with you, Donald?
My eyes fucking hurt, but that wasn't the point I was trying to make. I'm not gonna lie with you. Anytime I go on Twitch, I look at maybe Quesos or RDCs.
Queso. He's my favorite streamer.
If he's streaming. But if I'm going on there because I'm bored, I'm gonna look at one thing and one thing only. At live chatting category. If I'm gonna see.
Hey, pause. Do you guys also hear that?
You hear my fucking computer?
That's one from Nick.
That's my computer. It's my computer. I didn't dust my computer. I'm sorry.
My fault. Keep going.
Ass.
I'm just looking at ass. Yeah, that's
the Twitch. Bro, you're gonna find the best ass for any woman ever,
like,
because it's an easy. That's a thing about. Bro,
Go follow my OnlyFans.
Capitalism and titties go hand in hand. Anything that has women making money and they're bad, most likely is going to be based mostly on their looks, not on like a thing of these bitches they just rely on their looks. I'm just saying that's how capitalism moves.
These hoes be trifling.
That's how capitalism moves.
Get it how they get it, but shit.
Like they don't even got to do anything on Twitch. They just show their body. And bro, what's that one girl's name? Borg Pie. She got that basic thick white woman body. She built like an anime character, I would say, like an anime character that, you know what I mean. And she was literally like doing nude streams and like shake weight, booby bouncy streams, and like trying to find ways to beat the TOS on Twitch. And then she would only get banned for like a day or two.
Didn't
Charlie
do a video on that?
Yeah,
I feel like Charlie did a video on that. Yeah.
What is it? Speed got banned for like 7 days because he.
Because he was showing cock.
Accidentally though. He was just being extra, and then but that nigga's whole mandingo was just out and about.
Wasn't that like before his
over a robotic character?
Too?
That was before his birthday, possibly. So it was underage.
Before his 18th birthday.
Yeah, so it was minor. So technically it was CP, but yeah, bro, and it was over Chica the robot, and I was not even Funtime Chica.
I get she bad, but like
I don't even think Funtime Chica's that bad. I'm so sorry, Dom.
I thought he was doing it because he was scared.
No.
Yeah. No,
Jump scared him.
He was scared.
Got scared, and then he was seen it was fun time. So he's like, "Oh, come on, Chica, I'll put the dick over
No.
baby."
No. I feel like he actually got scared. I feel like the clip was like, run the clip real quick.
No, he got scared. No, he got scared.
No. I was saying in post, run the clip.
I'll run the clip. I'll do it. But yeah, he got scared. Then he was like, "Yeah, Chica, I'll put this dick on the big baby." After that, oh my god, yeah, man. So we're gonna veer off. I would like to veer off. I would like to talk about the KC shooting. As Kansas natives, or not even native, but I'm not a Kansas
they live
native.
there.
I'm a Kansan. I've moved from somewhere else.
You're a poser? Where are you from?
I'm from Louisiana, Saints Head. But Donald is a Jayhawk. He's a true Kansas person. He's been here since.
Kill this guy for me.
He was born here.
Get off my podcast! Get off of my podcast!
Damn. Anyways, horrible event that happened. Another Chiefs parade. Literally a year after we won the Super Bowl last year. It was a normal event. Everybody was there. Then a shooting happened. A lot of people stereotype and say it was in KCMO, but that's besides the point. A shooting happened, and I think 15 or 17 were injured. One person died. Rest in peace to that person. I'm very sad that you died there in a parade where you're supposed to be having fun and celebrating and enjoying yourselves. And they basically prosecuted and anybody who had a firearm, they were like suspects. They were immediately detained. And it was funny too, because like the same day of, me and Donald came across some
I saw your story.
Yeah, I was mad because the traffic was super bad.
Yeah, I saw your story. You're just like, come on, man.
Donald, he found some post on Facebook, and it was some white lady, and she said, and there was some black kids on the ground because they had firearms.
Oh.
They were just saying like typical, like that shit that Kaden was saying earlier, like well.
Basically, they were
saying,
it makes me feel bad because it's like people, especially some white people, be like, "Oh, racism isn't like around anymore," or "Racism has been drastically reduced," or "Racism has been ended," and it's like, bro, no, it hasn't, because literally, like a terrible, horrific event like this happens, and as soon as you see somebody dark or brown on a photo,
and this motherfucker comes out,
the news, hey, shooting happened, here's who we might think did it. Immediately, how you say it comes out, well, like typical. It's bad because there's like multiple facets of why,
like a moth to the flame,
and brown people get this sort of slack. I don't know why it's darker people are supposed to be more violent or whatever, but it's like, yeah, it's also like how media portrays us, so it's bad. And then it's also just stereotypes that have been going along the year. It's just bad. And it's also bad. It's bad because I'm seeing like current proof that racism is still definitely around and breathing well. I'm seeing a somewhat terrorist attack that happened at the place, and then I'm seeing people trying. I feel like there's been people who tried to blame it on Hamas.
Really?
It makes sense because this is America, and again, they are fear-mongering people by, saying that it's a terrorist organization. I feel bad too because there were people somewhat protesting or having.
We are cooked.
They had Free Palestine signs up, and they immediately got cut off. And I'm happy that it was showed on TV, but the fact that it was like immediately blipped right off the screen is insane. And
shows like, how we are actually fucking fried. Like, what's up?
They keep their pockets greased up. You can never see it, and you'll never see actual coverage. And this also reminds me of the guy that self-immolated and like burned himself and died because of what was basically happening in Palestine. And everybody was trying to act all guy burns himself. We don't know why he did it though.
The guy, no, the fucking
Young-
cop was just.
And then also the cop, he didn't even try to help. You're a first responder just pointing your gun to a dude on fire. He can't attack you. Put him
Bro,
out.
brain cells fucking finish. Like, I don't know how you become a cop, and your first instinct. Well, yeah, I do know how you became a cop, and that your first instinct was to pull out a fucking gun.
My bad.
Because you're stupid. Because it's barely like anything jostling in that fucking brain of yours. I mean, what the fuck? It's stupid.
FTP till I fucking die. I'm just saying.
It's a very unfortunate event. I think when I read an article about it, it was I think it was some gang related shit. I'm not entirely sure, but I know there was like 3 suspects, or there's multiple suspects, but I know there was like 3, and the most prominent ones were 2 black kids who I think were arrested just because they had guns. I don't even know if it was on the same day or it may have been on the other side of town. But then there was this one like older black gentleman, and I think it's some politician like openly called for this nigga to just be like, not and metaphorically hang at the stake. Hang at the stake. And it's like, bro, like we're electing people like that into our fucking government. We're letting these people,
just old white racist people, bro.
He's not even old. Bro was probably like 30, 45. Like, yeah, you're old ass to us, but like, shit,
you're relatively young. Like, you should be. Again, it's kind of like that thing when I said, it's like that thing when I said that like ignorant, like racial ignorance in the suburbs and stuff like that, where I said, the Karen said, oh well, but she racist, and then you let me know like, well, no, because they were born in a time where they were taught about it, even though it was very little. They were taught about racism, and they should know better, right? Like, yeah, you should only be that bad if you're like 80, 70 years old, a geriatric.
Because back then, it was like the only history is white history, right history.
Crazy.
I'm just saying.
That's how it was.
Atticus knew shit was wrong. If that girl from the lady who wrote the Glass Castle knew that shit was wrong, then yeah, these other people, they know shit was wrong too. It's just unfortunate because that shit get passed down as like it's supposed to be. I don't know. It gets passed down to these kids who know free ad, bitch. Damn.
Talk on this. I can talk on this. You want to know why?
Yeah.
I almost turned out like that. Donald, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I know you told me about him.
No, I'm just talking about if I would have never have met you and Ammon, bro. Scary. Fucking scary, man. I wouldn't have been informed.
I love being white. I'm a white boy. You're a proud boy. You would have been a proud
dude. I would have been a conservative. I wouldn't have gotten the knowledge that I know. I wouldn't be on topics that I know about. I wouldn't know half the shit that I fucking know. Like, it's crazy how that shit they can doctorate their fucking kids. It's like,
yeah, like they indoctrinate them in this stupid ass, oh, we're superior ass shit, and it's like it doesn't matter what type of white you are. You could be trash ass white living in a hick ass town in the middle of fucking nowhere in the RV. You could be what is it, low class or middle? No, I guess that would be low class.
Shameless.
But
Shameless.
You could be like people in Shameless and still get indoctrinated in that shit. You could be middle class with a nice family, still get indoctrinated in that shit. You can be wealthy and still indoctrinated in that shit as a young kid, and you don't know any better other than you. And what we're supposed to do as parents is prepare and teach our kids right for the world and shit like that. But you have people with their own ideologies who can't look past themselves, who only think about their legacy and their ideology getting passed down instead of thinking, what if my kid wants to be something else? You know what? My kid won't be like me, but these dumbass, hateful ass bastards, they be like, I'm damn sure make him like me, and I hate that shit, man. Like these kids are innocent as fuck, and you're just ruining their innocence with this hateful ass rhetoric for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason.
Just because I'm
Golly
protecting them,
jeez.
I'm keeping them safe. They'll have reasonings. They're just
It's like
really fucking assholes.
Safe from what?
Well, yeah,
Reality?
like if a little white kid came up and called me the N word, like my instinct is no, but it's just it's gonna be sad to me because it's like, bro, you don't even know what the fuck you're saying, and if you ask him, he's gonna probably be like, I don't know, I thought it was funny.
My dad told me.
Or and be like, shut up, you goddamn beep 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 beep, and it's like, then I'm gonna have to jump your ass. But
My Bart sister. Damn.
you have to put the dude down like a Chucky doll, and kick his ass. Hi.
Damn. That nigga went flying. Yeah, I agree though.
No,
Shit is saddening.
it's just
It genuinely makes me very, 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 very sad. And it's also the fact that, like, especially with how the economy is going, we can't just move. We can't just leave. And if we did leave, we would have to go deal with the hardships in other countries, because it's not just America that's struggling right now, it's the world.
yeah, the world is struggling, our resources are depleting, and it's not like we don't got enough for everybody. It's just that everybody's been taught to believe that we need to be kind of griefy, look out for only us.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like we can't, man. Like, say nuclear winter happened right now. That look out for me and just me shit ain't gonna help you really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can maybe have your own fucking bunker,
Yeah.
and maybe if you're just like very heartless and so disconnected from empathy, you could be like, all right, well, I'm done. But like, you seriously living the rest of your fucking years on this earth by yourself in a bunker. You're gonna be like, fuck. Maybe I should have made some friends. Maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have done that. I know it's a little off topic.
He's looking at porn archives of porn from fucking 10, 30 years ago. He done already seen every category on that bitch. He like, fuck.
Damn, Marilyn Monroe is so bad.
Why did I not like try to get with no girl? Why didn't I invite a woman in here?
If we get zombies, I'm just gonna be fucking zombies, man. I'm gonna be all up in them.
What the fuck? You're gonna get those fucking hormone depressants, Nick. So,
dude, where is our healer at?
I don't. Oh my god. Okay, so basically, I don't know his real name, but he has an African name. He's Nigerian. But Twomad, the streamer slash YouTuber Twomad, has died of a drug overdose a couple of weeks ago, I think.
Fent fallen.
He fent folded while playing Overwatch 2. And we don't know. I just don't know how it is. I used to enjoy watching Twomad. I saw him become a dick, stopped enjoying him. But I'm like, if a nigga put a Twomad video in front of me, I might look at it. But he just over the years has like increasingly got worse and worse and worse in his like.
Wasn't he a
attitude.
pedophile?
Accused of a pedophile because he had this weird ass Twitter thread where he was like making pedophile jokes, and it's like, yeah, you're a troll. You know, that's what trolls do. But then he said, nah, guys, there's nothing wrong with it. I got my 16-year-old girlfriend who's a sophomore in high school, and he showed the picture of the dead trans girl. Did I get that right? The trans person that died from like multiple stabbings because niggas didn't like it.
Right?
Yeah, but he showed me. So he was basically making fun of.
He
her
pics all the way through his little, like that.
Yeah, and yeah,
when he died,
niggas. Oh my god, you niggas are evil. And I think
Hey, I'm just saying, you know, don't throw rocks if you live in a glass, you know,
Yeah, that's
Don't do that
that's
shit,
the
man.
50 Cent quote, nigga.
Yeah, treat people how you want to be treated
Yeah,
in life and death, and you will get treated as
as such,
such.
yeah, you'll
Hopefully,
get respect.
the
And even
world
though the
hasn't,
golden rule,
but
but that's the thing, the golden rule like that, it never works out 100% to favor all the time.
yeah, yeah, because niggas get tired of treating people better, being the bigger man and shit like that, because it never works out for them, and it really will never will,
Yeah.
because people don't
So
really
a lot of nice
value that
people,
hard work and
a lot of nice people get
all that
taken
shit.
advantage
Yeah.
of and made fun of for being nice. But even then, that's not even. I'm not trying to even like shoot that nigga any bail at all because I'm really not. He did become a bit of a dick, but it's just me personally on my morals. I wouldn't go online and start like literally celebrating this nigga's death. Like they're treating the death of Twomad like Hitler died and World War II is about to end. This
I
nigga
found the
wasn't Hitler.
thread.
He was just a dickhead on Twitter, troll who was possibly a pedophile and did some weird shit. And it's like to me, it's
Yeah,
like
that's
rest in peace, rest in peace. I don't know if it's a piece or a piss.
What
It
the
might be both. It
fuck?
might be one. It might be the other. But I genuinely wouldn't be celebrating the death because I would say that, and this was also off of a Twitter thread. If you're celebrating the death of somebody else, you are a weirdo. You're chronically online. You care way too much about this one person, and unless they are actually affected, because Twomad is affecting people emotionally. So yeah, but even then, I still find it very odd because it's like, okay, you're celebrating this nigga's death. He's dead. Now what? Right? Some of the niggas making the jokes, they funny.
I have to go to work.
They're very funny. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty fucking funny.
Dude, our healer fucking sucks.
Halo
What the
fucking
fuck is he
sucks.
doing sitting at spawn?
Oh my god, them bitches are so funny. But it's like, and it makes sense why they're happening because again, Twomad was around a troller community. I'm pretty sure if one of his friends died, he would immediately be joking about it, like at the funeral. But it's just, I feel like this is more on a deeper thing.
Damn,
Like
so we not gonna play Overwatch later?
This humanity. Like, damn, girl. I wish we could. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's all right. All right, girl. I see you tomorrow. Him playing Overwatch 2. Basically. But again,
God damn.
It's funny. But how I see it. It's like this is the current state of humanity in our generation and most generations that are online, but mainly ours. Is we show very like huge like lack. We show a huge lack of sympathy,
Empathy?
sympathy and empathy both for anyone who has done wrong, right? And of course, more power to you because no one's owed your respect or your sympathy or empathy. But it's like it's that humanity. I feel like that humanity is slowly losing itself. People don't want to have relationships no more. They would rather be in situationships and stuff like that. People don't want to be nice or genuine. Everybody's kind of fake, I feel like right now. And I feel like the Twomad situation fits this narrative a little bit because people, again, how you saying, Donald, and again, I don't think they have to, but people aren't being the bigger man about this. They are using this opportunity to basically make fun of this nigga in death and shit like that, and it hurts me because it's like, damn, human being niggas are not really nice anymore, and it's not how we've been nice, but like I feel like it's drastically went down, and it's getting worse, and it's not just us, it's also those old ass niggas like Nikki Haley. I don't know how old she is, but it's like Nikki Haley. It's like any old politician. It's like they don't care. Nobody. They don't care about us too, right? Like Nikki Haley said, we're raising that bitch to 70. Right? I think she's going down, and it's insane because now we're having to work till we're 70. Right? They're trying to run policies to where if you are unfortunate enough to be homeless, you're going to jail to do slave labor. So I feel like this Twomad situation for him. Yeah, for him, I'm more indifferent. Like, but I just don't like that niggas is making fun of that and celebrating it. But it leans more into.
We literally just made like 5 jokes.
Yeah, we did. I'm a hypocrite. I know. But that leans more into the fact of like the human race as a whole, and how we're starting to become very nihilistic and cynical, and like not fast to like being super empathetic unless it's socially agreed upon that we should give him like if a pedophile actually got help and improved their life and they became better, right? And you
Okay.
said you feel bad that
But
this happened, you would call him you would call the person who felt bad for him a pedophile sympathizer, and then niggas would be calling him a pedophile.
okay, so is it a? I don't know. You know what? Never mind.
No, you can ask a question. Or
No,
You sure again?
no. I was gonna say, is it a? I've gone out and I've kids pedophile,
it could be
or
either
is
or.
it a?
It could be
Okay,
either or. Because again, EDP didn't actually. There was no proof that he actually touched any kids. But since he was actually physically there, and they had the proof, he got packed the fuck up. So it doesn't even.
I'm
matter.
always for going out and packing up your local pedophile.
It's just it's on anything. It could be accusations or they did it, but again,
if there's proof behind it.
But it's like my thing. I don't want these people to be ostracized or anything. Like, yeah, they're gonna have to be obviously to learn their lesson, but I also want them to get help and have the ability to somewhat reintegrate into our society, and we don't allow that, right? And then nobody can actually be like,
I feel like there's reasons we don't allow that.
Pause for you? Is he paused for you? Because he's paused for me.
I feel like it's like the whole Pete Davidson thing.
You're making the
bacon, bacon.
He's the one recording, so he can't even hear the shit I'm saying.
I hear you.
You're saying.
I hear you.
Right now, he's
I hear you. I hear you, Donald.
Pause for me.
Y'all don't hear me?
He just left the fucking party too. Damn.
I'm here. I'm here. Y'all didn't hear a word I said, huh?
Nope. After you, your mouth is just
bro. Donald, I'm pretty sure you and Caden were frozen, bro. I'm sorry, Donald. You were doing the one pose. You know the.
You were. Your ass was.
I know. It was probably me. My internet probably was going crazy, but yeah. Basically, what I was saying is.
What did I say?
I was saying that like.
5G.
You can't be like that whole word of the sympathizer, like, oh yeah, that shit just ruins it. So it's like I feel like we try to ostracize people, but we just keep it at ostracization and like exile when it's supposed to be that. And because even back in the olden times when a nigga got exiled, there was a chance for him to come back, like the king or queen when monarchy was still a fucking thing. We're like, oh, go do this quest or go prove your worth by cutting your nipple hairs off at the flame fire spire and come back within 3
Don't go alone. Take this.
Go with a group of people and you come back and your exilement is over, right? But we just exile and ostracize somebody, and even after they've gotten the help, because there are some people that want to get better. They got the help. They're ready to.
But it's like 1 in like 100 pedophiles or 1 in 100 people. In that, okay, now I'm talking about people who've done like shit like that. It's like 1 in 1,000 who actually want to get help. It's very rare. Yeah. So that's why. So that's why I'm always for a good old, you know.
This doesn't go for just pedophile. This can go to anybody who does anything bad. But I don't know if that's anecdotal or like factual.
But your bad and my bad are 2 different things, so it really just depends, you know.
Yeah, because I haven't encountered anything like that. Have I even felt the fear? A little tiny bit. A certain somebody's family member was giving me a little bit of that fear, but even it's just I don't know. That's me, but that's because I'm like a.
Hey Donald, are you straight?
I've given niggas second chances and shit like that. I don't know. Donald, you want to speak on this Twomad situation?
Are you straight?
Yeah.
Nah, I saw you making a face. I was making sure you was good.
I was making sure y'all can see me and shit. So the Twomad situation is a little bit it isn't tricky at all to me, really. I was gonna try to sugarcoat it, but I'm not. Like I said before, Twomad was a person who deliberately went out of his way to make fun of a dead trans kid. You know, a person of a marginalized community being one of himself, and not probably 2 days after, and making pedophilic jokes about it too. He never went, at least to my knowledge, he never went to go get the help. But I also think that it's fair for, hold on, this shit choking the fuck out of me. I think it's fair for people to not try to be like, oh, kumbaya, all is well, brother. You know, people are entitled to feel how they feel, especially those who've been victims and felt betrayed when Twomad did this shit. It's like, you know, people are victims too of this. A lot of people who have been online have probably been groomed or have just seen a lot of shit, a lot of bad shit online. I think people have a right to feel however the fuck they feel about this situation, especially when said person isn't going to, like, as you said, Nick, go get that help. Uh, Shit, like if Hitler was to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys," you know, some people will fucking love
It was a goof, guys. It was a
Wait,
goof.
wait,
I was
wait.
having a bad day. I was
That's
having a
that's
bad
somewhat
day.
different.
The thing with that too is some people will welcome him back with open arms, no questions asked, and just
Definitely
be
the
like, as
racist
long
ass
as you
niggas.
show me ways.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a systematic issue, is because we don't try to give help to these types of individuals with these messed up ideologies
Yeah,
before they
he didn't talk to his family.
enact whatever the
And then
fuck that they do.
that nigga's always playing with the type, the racist white niggas that play video games. He was playing with them.
You know, Valorant, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all.
Enough
I
said.
feel like that's what
Say
ruined
it
his
again.
stuff. He became a drug addict, and then he was playing video games with them, and that's probably where he got his troll humor from. Because I know that there's black people out there that they
Troll
start
and
acting-
racist.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, true, man.
I say troll, but that's how they think. That's how they think they are. They think they're just troll. They think they're just edgy, dark humor. Oh, it's just dark
VO2
racist
lobby.
humor. Like yeah,
They're not just.
they're just
Like,
they're literally just
they're-
racist. Nah,
They're very deep beings.
I don't
just
agree
like-
with that though. I think
You know,
that
you don't have to. I'm just
yeah.
like they're really messed up individuals who, you know, think shit's a joke. And
All the
so,
time. Yeah, I agree with that.
by all means, when they die, they probably themselves think that shit's funny. So it's no point in like.
Yeah, if they were still
their friends-
sentient, they would be like, "Oh, that was funny how I died." Yeah,
There's no point in their fans getting mad at it, because it's like that's what your fucking creator. That's what your I don't know. That's what the person you
Yeah, of
subscribe
course
to.
they're gonna-
That's the nigga that you endure. You like that shit that he was
But
doing. So when the
they're
same
gonna
shit
get-
happens to me,
I feel like they're
You
gonna
can't-
get mad at
you can't get
yeah.
upset.
I know you're saying they can't, but just how you were talking about people are entitled to their opinion, I feel like they
Yeah,
obviously can't get.
obviously,
They're gonna
I'm,
get,
obviously, I know they're going to get mad, because as every hypocrite does, they can't stand when the same shit happens to them, but will do it to others. And I know that, it's just like, again, you can't. People are entitled to how they feel. They'll do whatever they want to, and it's just, I just feel like if you followed him throughout all this shit, and you still supported him, I do think that you're what Nick said. Probably you're not a pedophile sympathizer, but you're like an asshole sympathizer. You let these assholes walk around, and you don't really tell them no. And since you're not
'Cause it's
being
funny
told
to you,
no,
yeah.
they get engulfed more and more and more with all this stupid ass all these stupid ass things that they can say and think of, because nobody's telling them, shut the fuck up, bro, you're fucking wrong. Nobody's checking them, just like nobody's checking Kanye on his stupid shit right now. And so he's just getting more and more, not powerful per se, because I mean that nigga really, but I mean he's just getting more and more
This nigga has billions.
lost.
and then he also has
I'm
mental.
just
He has mental issues too. My bad. Sorry.
okay. I get you.
I'm not
Yeah,
bipolar.
I'm not.
I might be a little bit autistic.
It's not, and when I say mental issues, I don't mean like, oh god, it's the mental. Because again, just because you had mental issues, just because you were drunk when you did something or any of that, just because your brain was altered at any point in time, you could make an argument that, oh, I wasn't in my right mind, but still, bro, you didn't do it. You were still, bro, you did it. You did what you did.
If
So
we
if
don't
you're
talk about that, if you are drunk or high and you don't know which pair of keys is yours, indicating you got a girl, but you fucking with other bitches, drunk or high, you just need to kill yourself. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You
That's
should
that-
know right from wrong, man.
that's that Kate Massey commitment issue.
Yes.
As
Trust
I think,
issues.
what your opinion on us as a humanity, I guess losing empathy or sympathy, and I don't know. I feel like it's a morally gray situation.
yeah, it is. Because
You in your eyes, you can't celebrate the death of Hitler because Hitler killed so many people, but it's like, again, as I just said, when you let these assholes run their fucking mouth, and say all this stupid ass shit, they get emboldened to keep doing that shit and embolden others to engage in that same behavior because they don't see any consequences.
Yeah.
But when the consequences show up, like Twomad dying, you're gonna see a lot of people who were like, yeah, we're not gonna just like let that nigga slide and be like, rest in peace. Either some people were indifferent to it, but other people were not, and obviously let their words be said because it's like, no, nigga, we're not gonna be like kumbaya and be like, oh yeah, let's all praises. I mean, no, he was the best. No, he was a literal asshole, a jerk, possibly a hypocrite, and a very disturbed person to say the shit and do the shit that he did. So
I didn't even know who Twomad was until he died.
Damn.
High key.
Yeah, all I knew about him was like, I didn't even understand what shit you said. So that was the only thing that I knew about him other than the Belle Delphine thing. But it's like,
yeah.
I didn't know that was Twomad. I didn't even know that was him. I thought it was just some random dude in the monkey outfit.
I don't think it's. I do somewhat agree that we could be losing empathy or sympathy, but at the same time, it could just be that we're not going to just give it to everybody all willy-nilly.
That works.
Again,
we're a lot harsher. I can agree with that. I can agree.
Well, friends of his who apparently were exposed for backstabbing the nigga, and so it's like we're just not going to endorse that shit anymore.
I agree.
Of our people of our group talked about, down upon by these people, expect the same to be said back.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, like exile that I talked to you about, like people who do bad shit get exiled, and they have to put in the work to get
that shit back, right?
And I think to get that shit back, because you're not entitled. The people that you hurt are going to be hurt, and they're entitled to feel however and do however because of how you hurt them. But if you're exiled and shit like that, you can't expect like a friendly fucking invite back in. You're not coming back. Most people who got exiled either died, disappeared, or went to another fucking village where they didn't know who the fuck he was.
Hi guys, I'm new to the village. I'm not a murderer, I promise.
That's the thing. The village would know that you were. They would know that you were an exiled person. Most people would be like, "Oh, he's a refugee." Purposely.
The crow came in, man, and the crow's saying that you killed about 13 people.
I do agree.
To me, it's a morally gray situation.
I agree. Make sure you're saying that like you believe that we're losing a little bit, but we're also being harsher with who we give it out to. I also agree heavily with that. Yeah, I agree. I just don't. Again, I think I also wanted to add on that you're right. It's completely based on what we see in our lenses. Because I know you see a lot of the time people sympathizing and trying to wish for the best for people who are being genocided for Palestine, people who are being mistreated on the internet and anywhere outside of that, based on like their gender or what they are on, to people who are being police brutality, brutalized by the police. My bad. Graduated high school.
Your own people.
Your own, like we give
Your people.
we give sympathy out to those people. So you've seen sympathy given in moments of pretty bad shit. Whereas I've also seen it, but I also see people just wishing the worst, and that's mainly because even though I'm kind of I'm leaning to the left with most of things that I believe in. I used to be a centrist, which I know you don't like that fucking word at all. So I've seen things from the left and right, so I would be able to see things from both sides and get some perspective on both and form my own opinion. And like I've seen things like Kevin Samuels' death. I don't hate Kevin Samuels. I think he was onto something, but he was very harsh in the way he was giving it. But it's also his profession. Date coaches are literally supposed to give you the harsh truth so you can find happiness in dating. And a lot of people.
Yo, Dick Little, you ugly, you scrawny, and you wear glasses.
He was super harsh about it. He could have been like, well, you do know you're not the best look. Like he could have just been like, it's kind of subtle harsh about like you shouldn't be, all that stuff. But he was harsh, and it was bad too because it was like right after Me Too and like, female sexual empowerment. So everybody like, women are starting to move differently. And he was just saying the wrong things. He was just saying the wrong thing. He was being way too honest with them. And those types of women, not all obviously, but those types of women, they were not trying to handle that honesty or anything else. And it was just a lot of bad things that happened. But I liked the general idea of being, honest with people, because I hate stupid, dumb niggas that are in their delusion and want to be in their delusion and act like, oh, what I believe is true, even though it's not. But that was like a little tangent just to say that, like, yeah, I've seen people like literally celebrate Kevin Samuels' death, going like, gee, hallelujah, and all that stuff. And it was just like, it made me feel like, damn, these niggas really hate him, right? And I don't know. It's just a me thing. Like, I feel like niggas chronically online. I feel like niggas care way too much of, an online personality. No free ads.
No, I was gonna say, I keep thinking about that fucking one clip from GTA 5. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. Shut the fuck up!
Damn. But,
fucking Trevor or Michael or whatever his name is.
I feel like we all agree in a consensus that nigga Twomad was a dick. He kind of deserved what came to him. I just think we were all like, Donald, you're more on the indifferent. He deserved it. I'm on the indifferent, but like, damn, nigga, can y'all chill? Like, y'all don't have to violate crazy. Where's the love at? You know what I'm saying?
Can a man get a hug?
I don't know what you think about it. I'm pretty sure you're on the same.
I don't really know. I don't really care all that much. I didn't really know who Twomad was until he died. I think the jokes are kind of funny, but apart from that,
do you guys want to try to get one little sidebar off? And
what time? How much time?
Oh, I gotta cut. I gotta check.
2 hours and 34 minutes.
We've been recording for
an hour. Damn well, an hour.
An hour 50.
An hour 50?
It's gonna get cut down in post, obviously, Kate. It might not even be an hour. It might be 40 minutes. But I want to do one sidebar and then one more big topic.
Okay, can we pause for 2 seconds then?
Oh, what you gotta go? You do use the bathroom?
I want to do that, but I just want to grab something else. I'll be right back.
Okay. For my sidebar, I'm gonna talk about Splatoon. So I'm sorry. You cannot be included.
They're gonna be on my phone.
Unless you want to give your opinions.
I'm gonna do my sidebar, nigga.
You can do your sidebar.
Shout out
to
Brisa, and shout out Malachi and Ammon.
Brisa got your ass in a chokehold, bro. If Brisa called you right now and said, Donald, man, K2 no respond. I don't know, shit. I need to get on Duolingo, bro, cause it's like I got the spark, I got it, but like I don't know. But yeah, sidebar. For me, I'm gonna talk about Splatoon, and I think another last main topic I want to talk about is like how I feel like sex is gonna eventually get phased out, like actual physical sex with real humans. That shit's gonna get phased out.
Yeah, blame the white niggas for that shit, man.
Blame the white capitalists. Blame the lame ass red pill niggas. For
blame those Christians.
Blame it's a lot of factors, bro, but it's gonna be bad too, because it's like, damn.
I said blame the Christians that don't read the book, that read bastardized versions of it, and don't read the history of anything.
Don't logically think. Blame the.
They're like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
We don't read. We don't watch it.
I read and watch it. But yeah, that's me. I definitely want to blame the actual loser. I want to blame the losers that rape people. Like, my nigga, you were so down bad you just couldn't control yourself. You're weird. Fuck you. I want to blame lame ass dudes. Just like any toxic person. Like, you know, the niggas that are like, they're like, oh, who hurt you? And then they go and hurt other women, and then they make them being their toxic. And I just a lot of factors. All right, my sidebar.
All right.
Start back my sidebar, Caden, Splatoon. There's a couple issues I have with it, but this is my side. I'm gonna keep it brief. Splatoon. I feel like Splatoon 3 is very much lacking in content. They need to add any form of content.
Inkopolis just came out.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, oh yeah, Inkopolis Square. Yeah, I need them to add everything. I don't think that's a W. We should have been able to travel to different lobbies for a while. When you go into the lobby terminal, it's the same terminal in Splatsville. Nothing's changed. So I don't like that. I wish we could have got like a different little room. Side order's fun. I'm having fun with that.
It's so much fun. So much fun.
Bring back they need to add a side order co-op mode. That would be so fire.
Oh, you and me, bro.
Ooh, you and me together. And we gonna look like femboys and that shit. They need to add every form of every like piece of gear from every other game back in the game. Make it accessible unless it's amiibo. They need to fix the frame rate issues. They need to fix most of the maps. Some of the maps are good, but most of them need fixing. They need to fix their servers. We need dedicated servers with better netcode, so I don't kill somebody and then die because he killed me from Afterlife. I said that. There's just a lot of issue, and then I need them to add new content like a battle royale mode. I need them to add like a couple more weapon classes. I need them to add hairstyles, and I don't care if they don't do it this time, but they better do it in Splatoon 4.
Well, if they add a battle royale, they gotta fix the servers because they gotta have at least 50 people. At least.
I know the dude. There was a guy named Toxiquid who said that it should be like a 60-player battle royale. And everybody would have like slightly different colors, but it would be completely different based on like what weapon you had. So if you had dualies, you would have a different variation color of red. So you might be pink, you might be very light shade of red, and I feel like the matchmaking would only be based off of like weapon classes. So only a certain number of people with a certain weapon class. This is weird, but they need to add that. New hairstyles.
If I see one motherfucking sniper when I'm rocking dualies, if I see one sniper, I'm logging off.
But there should be a gulag respawn. I think that what they're going to do, if they make the map small, it'll be like story mode, you get 3 lives. That would be fire. And then they need to add new hairstyles and new playable species. Like, you could play as the jelly people, like shark mako wings, fucking cuddlings. We need that. That would be easy.
I want to be able to make a goth femboy in that
And
game.
then
Make that possible, and I will literally pay.
I want them to reintegrate human beings, like a new evolved life form of Inklings that are just humans. I don't know. I guess that's basically Inklings, though. That's me. Those are just things that I think that Splatoon is lacking in content, and you would need like an actual group of people that love the game. And there are people in the community that love the game, but Splatoon is also under the curse of AAA hell, of, you know, yeah. But that's me. What do you want to say, Kate, on this Splatoon shit?
Nah. I love Splatoon. Nah, I love the game. I think the servers. The servers are bad. The lobby sucks. I hate how if one person leaves, you're cooked. Because they'll just join, lose a little bit, and then it's just like, let me unplug my Ethernet code.
Yeah.
Or let me close out of the game real quick type shit. Like I'm trying. That was my fresh up game. I'm trying to freshen up, man. I love the lockers. The lockers are the coolest feature. The lockers are the coolest feature ever. I think they're fucking dope, man. Like, bro, I love being able to put my shit inside of the locker, and that's my locker. That's my shit, you know?
All right. Now let's get into our last topic.
So what are we going to talk? So what is the last topic?
Sex is slowly being phased out of the human existence. I personally believe that. We were just talking about how we can make some 3D AI robot pussy.
But we live in a hookup culture. We live in a hookup culture.
I was the nigga who thought of it.
Oh my god, we all talked about it though. You're Mark Zuckerberging us. Shut up, Zuckerberg.
Fuck
Zuckerberg.
Who built this shit?
You know what?
Me.
You know what?
Dick by dick.
Dick by dick.
We live in a hookup culture. I'm gonna say my shit. We live in a fucking hookup culture, man. You say sex fading, bro? Bitch just be fucking for no reason. The fuck you mean it's fading? The fuck you mean?
I would say though,
Abuse of power.
long form relationships and sex within those are kind of dying out. A lot of people are unhappy, especially because of how the way things are in our world, in our society, and they only get even more unhappy when when we don't understand complex emotions. Did I forget to take out the trash? Oh, Lindsay's gonna fucking kill me. She won't be mad about it. I just forgot it was our 25th anniversary. But it's it's shit like that. And then she emasculates me, and so now guess what? I'm 37 years old, looking at Andrew Tate, so I can tame my bitch.
Fucking crazy.
And so now I'm divorced.
Nope.
My wife don't love me. Shocker.
I'm taking the red pill.
I'm taking the fucking red.
I gotta tame my bitch. Oh shit, that's it.
And then there's these Christians that have reached political power that are
not even supposed to.
Governing the Bible.
I thought we agreed that this shit would never happen.
They can, and even if we said it wouldn't, that's the only thing that I like the clouds. That's the only thing that they're not gonna like, or that they're gonna always like reach, or not. I can't think of a word that is like change. That's the only thing that they're gonna change. They won't change the amendments, the Constitution, but they'll definitely change.
We were supposed to change the amendment every decade.
Like
niggas was content. They liked it.
I love George Washington. He had some good ideals.
These people are that we put in power because some are uninformed, some are misinformed, and some don't give a fuck at all. They're taking away the rights of a lot of marginalized groups, and especially women. And so women who still see men not get the point of just don't be a dick, don't be this, and don't understand that not everyone is a fucking monolith. We don't all act the same. There's certain emotions that you can probably pinpoint. Oh, well, due to their past, they'll probably act like this. But and a lot of girls act like that, and it's just because, like, bro, we're still in the system that we're in, man. We're still in the system where a lot of women didn't have their own fucking money. They didn't have their own homes. They didn't have all of that shit. Just like what, maybe 70, 100 years. Yeah, 100 years ago. And even after that, what do you think? They suddenly just got fucking millionaire bucks? No, they still had to endure that abuse that they couldn't tell their husband no to, or they internalized it that this shit's supposed to be happening. And so
Where's my martini?
Even if there's no father in the life, they're still going to, that lady's still going to pass down those internalized misogyny to woman. But again, they're not going to give casual sex up, especially when IVF is being like basically banned. Condoms and pills are being banned.
They're banning all.
Banning condoms?
Protect the child.
What?
And
What?
it's
What?
also
What?
to interject.
Condoms?
I'm so sorry to interject, but they're doing that shit off of like a Christian standpoint. They're using that Christian rhetoric to do it, but really it's capitalism at play. Obviously, because it's like, okay, if we have this baby, if we force them to have that baby, then we got a new worker up in the works, right? And I know you better say something after that. But I just want to say, now you can continue talking.
We're banning condoms? Since when?
Since Roe v. Wade got passed. Roe v. Wade got passed, and that was all they needed to start really going after.
Can't rap my willy?
Yeah.
I can't even talk to you niggas no more.
Sorry,
niggas,
I'll stop.
I'm playing. Stop it.
You know what I'm gonna say? You. Oh my god! Don't say you. Say the person you're talking about.
Nah, cause I meant it to y'all niggas. Y'all. Cause he's an honorary one right now. Taking that shit away right now. But yeah, there's still hookup culture, but also these women are hooking up with women that are hot. They're not gonna hook up with. Thank you, Nick. They're not gonna hook up with just a regular guy like me.
Fuck you,
Nick.
Oh my god.
Maybe Caden.
Fuck you, Caden.
Right? It's all subjective. You might find someone.
This is an abuse of power.
But
this is an abuse.
That's just, I guess, how women think some of the time is, I'm gonna hook up with whoever I find hot, and who are they? They're going to find what is socially and the norm of hotness. The nigga who looks who's dehydrated, 1% body fat, abs, chiseled chin because they literally got rhinoplasty or whatever fucking surgery. The nigga who's 6 foot, maybe 2, maybe 5.
6 foot or above. Unmute me, bitch. Hold on.
Billionaire bucks, nigga. They don't need it. It doesn't need to be that exaggerated, but I'm just saying they're socialized to think, oh, this hot, and they might also think that they're hot too because, I mean, it takes dedication and work to build your body up, which I admire. Me, on the other hand, it took dedication to eat 5 hotcakes earlier this morning. So I don't really give a fuck. Damn.
Damn.
Caden, stop fucking muting me, nigga.
I was letting him talk because we kept interrupting him. I felt bad.
I interrupted him once. I was gonna say, yeah, I agree, while he was talking, and you immediately muted me on the spot. Abuse of power. Fuck you. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You have to tell me if I can do that to you, because I need to know if I can do that to you.
Yeah, man. No, I was doing it just because
Yeah, but we're not going to, as long as people stay uninformed or misinformed, and those who are informed are like, yeah, why would I willingly give up myself to somebody who doesn't even treat me or view me as like a human being, we're gonna have a lot of women stop with the casual sex, probably stop with sex in general.
Ooh, they will go to
What
that
does that
rose
mean?
toy, nigga.
for us?
Rose toy. They
Yeah.
will get that rose toy, and we will be having.
I'm using my rose toy.
We will be using our hands. We will be fucking fuck bots, and we will be using fleshlights and vibrating dick rings and whatever. Things that used to be.
Oh, so a woman can use a flashlight, but when I use my Fuckmaster Pro with built-in vibrations and heat and functioning vaginal.
And the thing is, like, those things are used to just boost your masturbation. But now that's just gonna be the replacement. You speak, Donald. My bad, because I know you got to get back into.
Yeah, I feel like people are gonna get desensitized to that shit very quickly. But
Gooner culture.
The situation heading toward, and again, it's not like everybody's gonna be out of a fucking relationship.
Yeah,
there are good men and good women who are willing to give them a chance because they truly do want a partner, but they're just not going to settle down with any fucking smeggler degler ass nigga who sort of says misogynistic things. It's like that Twomad situation. Like, we're harsher now. Our generation is more harsh, but we will allow to be said. It's a little. No, I'm not gonna say that. Because I'm thinking, like, it's not fascist. It's not, because I think it's antithetical. I don't know if I just said that fucking word right. Don't. But
quote him.
The shit. It's not like they can't say it, but it's like you're going to get shunned for saying that shit. Hey,
don't live in a perfect world.
One party's not gonna hear it, or they might just fucking take matters physically into their with violence into their own hands. Yeah. And that's why we've again became harsher. Be like, yeah, this person right here, they are fucking terrible. They don't give them that time of day. Another thing too, I forgot to mention, is that women who are they're trying to bring back no fault divorce? I forgot what it is.
No what?
Basically, anyway, if you're a woman and pregnant, you can't divorce your domestic. Terrible.
Good stream.
Like, literally, like even if that nigga is like been on the list, a domestic offender, you can't.
Been on the list for the absolute worst niggas alive, murderer, done every crime. You cannot divorce. That is by far the dumbest, stupid. Oh my god!
It's a part of the Project 2025 playbook that's again getting implemented under a supposedly left-wing Democrat candidate, the current president Joe Biden. Nigga's not. He just talked about inviting Donald Trump over to the border crisis in his words. It's like, these niggas ain't ever been left leaning. They've always been like center right to right, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, doesn't matter who we elect, but put that shit out your fucking mouth right now. Like, Joe Biden is not getting reelected. There's no way. Donald Trump's
my president.
With his 165th court date, they're just gonna keep pushing that shit back until it stops. They're gonna keep pushing that shit back until the election comes and maybe he is voted into office, and they'll be like, well, we can't do that to him now because he's the president, and blah 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 blah. It's like, I don't know what to. No, I do know what to expect. I'm gonna just put this disclaimer out. Please try to garner a community with those who you can. I know it's hard, especially with those who may share differing opinions about things, about certain subjects. still, man, because like that's what we're gonna need. We're gonna have to barter and trade. I'm gonna have to give this nigga Nick 5 sugar cubes so he can let me play his PS5 for like 50 minutes after they took my internet out.
You know what I'm gonna say, nigga?
We're
I have
gonna
saltwater soup for dinner, and
I'ma
I
be
got
like
sugar
this.
water for
Bro.
dessert.
Bro, I'm gonna be like this. Well, do you have any fertile daughters in your trenches? Because you know me, I only let niggas that give me cootery.
Do you want to know what we should do to the entire government body?
Believe we know, we're not gonna even entertain that. Mute yourself and say what you want to say. While Caden is muted, saying his.
This is what we gotta do.
Doing his thing. I agree.
not really giving much.
If you know, you know.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
but it's
you know.
not really.
I don't know what he said though. I don't know. Yeah, I agree with with what you're saying, Donald. Yeah, and the thing is, these silver dolls, because those are the things that are gonna mainly take over. Those things cost like they look so realistic, bro. Like when we were talking about this shit, and I was on the website. Shit looks so real. They look like real people. They look like real women, and it's like, oh, of
That
course,
fucking Hinata one was crazy.
bro, yeah. But it's like obviously when you bring it into your house, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's not real. Obviously, Uncanny Valley, but you don't care though. You about to go crazy. But they cost like $1,500. But it's like, bro, a nigga will save up. A nigga will put a down payment on that. He will put a down payment on it.
Give this shit off for 36 years, $15 a month.
It's 36% interest, and it's just bad. I feel bad.
Niggas gonna be like,
Yes. Oh my God. I've never gone.
take my money.
Take my money.
Take my money.
Enough sweat.
Take
And
this.
it feels bad. I said if I was still
Why are
a
you?
virgin,
Bro,
if I was still a virgin by 28,
I
I would
ran.
buy one.
Yeah, it said on your it said on your website that you got one left in stock. Yeah, please. I put a down payment on this, man. I'll give you anything. I was like, Nick,
That's like,
please,
Dick,
give me-
please, let me please.
please.
I'm begging. I'm begging you. Master, just let me have a little taste, please. Damn. But yeah, that on the more of the light-hearted side of that shit, it's like, yeah, that shit is gonna slowly phase out and that's gonna be so bad too, because it's like that's like a basic human practice. Like that's our basic biology right there. We do that shit to quote unquote reproduce and shit. Like that's how we socialize in a sense, and all because of some weird ass niggas in the patriarchy. Our shit is now fucked. People who are genuinely good, we're not getting that shit, and now
I'm just
we're
On
gonna be fucking
on that. You know what? Yeah, never mind. I can't really talk about that. Just
God,
no, I
it's
can't.
facts, but
No,
you don't want to.
it's.
oh my God, bro.
I can't speak on it just in case someone was to see this.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right, you tell us later. What are you gonna say?
Because
I know you about to give me pushback.
Oh, me? Yeah, I was just saying when you said light, sorry, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, on like light out of it, it's not too late, guys. Like me, Nick, Caden, we can all tell our fellow men, our fellow brothers and shit like that.
I'm gonna call one of my brothers.
Yeah.
He's gonna call one of us.
I'm gonna call Ammon.
I'm just saying, okay. But I'm just saying, like, we don't need to just let this shit die out and let AI bots and shit take control and take over shit. All we gotta do is educate. Of course, be educated yourself before you go on and spout that education, because it's like it's like listening to rock stock.
Also,
guys, I think
we also need to
if you,
conversate more with women with opposite gender, or not just that, other genders in general. Talk to people, socialize. Don't be a neat that stays in the house all day, because that's another thing that is like kind of a cog in how, like, you know, women are starting to get the ick from men now, as some of us are awkward and stuff like that. Like,
Bitches love a hikikomori.
bro, you like a hikikomori. Men like a hikikomori. Women, they don't like. I don't think women like. There's very little women that like neat men, but it's like we gotta socialize more. It's like we are scared. Some of us are scared. Like, am I scared to talk? That fear that every boy has.
I'm scared to talk to women.
I mean, of course, to talk to them out of the middle of the nowhere, I get a little scared, because it's like I really don't want to come off like a creep.
Hey, shorty, you bad as hell. Can I get that number?
If I ever engage in conversation and it goes good, I just don't be knowing what to talk to them about, because it's like I don't know you. But like, yes,
yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, but
like, however I talk to you,
it wouldn't
like,
work.
I don't know what the fuck. We had similar interests, Nicks. Obviously, that would
intertwined. We intertwined.
I love the Smiths,
bro. Like, we were in that class when we intertwined, dude. It's like we were doing a whole fusion dance, grotesque meshing in that class, and Miss Ward was like, "Nick Donald, what are you doing?" And everybody's like, "Ew, what the fuck is going on?" And that's how we did that.
Sorry, what'd you say, Queen?
Yeah, talk to people out, like, talk to women. Get to understand them. But also educate yourself and educate your men, your fellow brothers and all, or, you know, brothers, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean, metaphorically.
You don't even gotta be player.
Be like you get like that little kid you see and say could call somebody a bitch. Be like, bro, you don't even know what you're saying. Like, look, man, everything right now is gonna get better for you, player. You don't need to be like, oh, these bitches are the same. Nigga, stop listening to Juice WRLD, because you
ruining it. You're
ruining
it. How you ruining Juice WRLD? You're ruining it. Yeah, but I feel like all of those.
God rest his soul.
Rest in peace. I feel like all of those things, even the death of Juice WRLD, definitely affected by the exploitation of the middle class. So yeah, thank everybody for watching. Yeah. Thank everybody.
You said we had something to do with that, nigga. Look,
I'm talking about the government hiring.
I'm not going to court.
To Katie, you are definitely the type of nigga to just go on a massacre in your life. But
I would only kill somebody with probable cause. Like, if they it depends on the person.
But yeah, thanks anybody whose phone just hit my ankle. Thanks everybody and anybody who found our Bottom of the Barrel podcast. If you enjoy,
I love you guys. You guys are the best.
If you enjoy our talking, kind of sporadic, kind of organized, kind of not Gen Z lingo, please, give us a subscribe. Do the notification bell if you enjoy it. But anyways, we're out of here. Have a blessed night, everybody.
Be safe, drive safe, wear your seatbelt, don't be dumb, and don't do shit that I wouldn't do.
We about to show. Yeah, I think we about to show what I said.
Unmute me, bitch.
Don't play the white girl.
Oh.
It's so funny. It's funny though, right? It's far. Hey. From the bottom of my heart.
And that's where we're going. Good night, America.
Good night, America. You are being exploited. Get help. Get free.
And it's our fault.
It's not our fault.
I just got born.